Bleeding the ABS system is fundamentally the same as bleeding a non-ABS system. Some variety does exist and some extra steps are required on different systems. Most ABS systems that use a conventional vacuum assist power brake booster system can almost always be bled the same way as a non-ABS system. Some systems that use the ABS system to generate power brake assist, such as the Tevez Mark II system, require the rear brakes be bled with a fully pressurized accumulator with the ignition in the on position and the brakes applied as the rear bleeders are opened one at a time. Most systems allow bleeding to be done with pressure bleeding systems or manually. Some systems, however, can only be bled manually. Some manufacturer scan tools have an active test that allows you to activate each of the individual ABS circuits through the scan tool. For those systems, you can use the scan tool to assist in bleeding the brakes, save time, and eliminate the need for a helper during the brake bleeding procedure. Always refer to the service manual for the specific system you're working on to determine when brake bleeding is necessary, what methods are appropriate, and in what order the individual wheels should be bled. The ABS control unit is the electronic microprocessor that receives the inputs, processes them, and executes output commands for ABS and traction control operation. The ABS control unit can be located in the passenger compartment or can be a part of the ABS actuator assembly under the hood. Microprocessors are extremely sensitive to voltage spikes. Always disconnect the negative battery cable when replacing a control unit. Avoid sliding across upholstery or carpets, as you can generate enough static electricity on your clothing to damage the sensitive circuits. If possible, use an anti-static grounding wrist strap similar to those used in computer repair shops and clip it to a metal ground to discharge static electricity. Always refer to the manufacturer's service manual or information on electronic devices that are sensitive to static electricity, and use the anti-grounding strap when servicing those components. If a wrist strap is not available, hold on to a metal door frame as you enter the vehicle with the new control unit. Disconnecting the battery cable will cause electric clocks to stop and cause electronic radio station memory to be erased, and in some cases cause the audio system to go into an anti-theft mode that disables the radio. Always make a note of radio station presets and have the audio security reset information available prior to disconnecting a battery so you may restore the system after replacing the control unit. In addition, removing the negative battery cable may cause the powertrain control module, or PCM, to lose its learned values. Drivability concerns may arise after the learned values are erased and may require a few trips to relearn them. As with PCMs, some ABS control modules also have an adaptive memory and require the vehicle be driven to learn the characteristics of the vehicle operating system and driver before the operation of the vehicle feels the same as it did prior to repair. Because of the adaptive learning of electronic control units, always drive the vehicle on a few trips after repair to reset these values to ensure your customer's satisfaction with the repair. Control units have multi-pin connectors that receive the pins in the connector. Always exercise extreme caution when removing and reinstalling the connectors to avoid bending or damaging the pins. Never pull on the harness to remove the connector, as the connecting terminals in the harness may be pulled back and out of contact with the control unit's pin terminals.